events. We have a falling tide all morning. And I love fishing a falling tide. I really, really do. So we got a falling tide all morning. I've already spooked a couple of fish. And I haven't been on the water long at all. The wind is a little bit higher than what I would like it to be, but that's a good thing because it gives us more water movement and it also keeps us cool. Got a redfish right there, y'all. Oh, here he is. I was just cruising down the bank and I seen like a black shadow. I'm like, wait. That was like a red. And it is. Not a huge fish at all, but definitely a respectable fish. Very fortunate to have him. Alright, flip him on in. Alright, now this is a nice little redfish. Perfect eating size if you wanted to eat some. Football season has started. Have some games coming on tonight, tomorrow. So what I am going to do is I'm going to keep me some redfish and fry those up for the game. But let's see if this one is going to measure. Oh yeah, 19 3/4, almost 20 inches. So honestly, I always say that these 19 inchers, you know, the ones that's around this size are the perfect size to fillet. You can blacken them in a pan, you can fry them, you can bake them. There's so many different things you can do with these size redfish. But I am going to keep some because football season is here and I love to cook and enjoy time with my friends and family. All right, y'all, so I'm approaching this little pocket right here that's coming off of this canal, and there is definitely some redfish activity. I just seen a fin pop up after crushing some bait. Over there we have some redfish activity. I don't know how many redfish are in this little spot, but I do know we have a couple. So I'm going to make this cast, and as y'all can see, he's gone that quick. That quick. Just the shadow of my bait scared that fish off. The bait didn't even hit the water. It went into the marsh. But still gonna give it a shot and see if we can. There's more redfish in here other than what I just saw. Know that for a fact. All right, well, I guess we didn't get lucky in his back pocket, but we did scare that one fish off. We'll just keep it moving. right, y'all, here we have it. Another nice little redfish. Go ahead and get a quick measurement on this guy. 20 and a half. So we have a 20 and a half inch redfish right here. Definitely gonna get some nice fillets off of that one. Let's see if we can catch us a couple of more in this little cut that we got right here. I think I just seen one come off this bank. So what I do like about this little spot right here is that there's a couple of cuts in the marsh where the water drains out, and those redfish can be anywhere around here, just feeding on bait that's coming out of that marsh. Oh, there we go. I just said that those redfish can be anywhere around these cuts, just cruising around or staging up, waiting to feed on any kind of bait that's coming out of those cuts. There's two of them in front of me. There may be a couple of more ahead, but that was textbook right there. Go ahead and flip this guy in. Not too big. There we go. That's another one. Tell you what, if I was fishing a tournament today, I would not be happy and I would not be doing good at all. But being that I'm just fishing for pleasure, for fun, but also fishing to feed my family. Today's definitely been a successful day, catching the right size. They're not too big. Right there at 20 inches. This one is 20 and a quarter, almost 20 and a half. So another perfect little redfish to fillet. All right, so that was a perfect example of what I was talking about before I caught that fish. I was explaining to y'all that, you know, when you're in an area like this, or just any area in the marsh period, and you have cuts that's in the marsh, like the one that's straight ahead right there, and there's another one further up, and water is coming out, the tide is dropping, these fish are going to be all around these cuts. They can be far away from them, they can be close to them, but for the most part they're going to be somewhere in this area because bait is coming out of that marsh. And I'm talking like cockerel minnows, shrimp, crabs, you know, all the good stuff. You know, they come out of that interior marsh whenever the tide is dropping, and those fish know that, so they're going to be staged up around here and cruising up and down these banks, feeding on bait until that tide stops. Oh, that was a fish. Oh, all right. Let's see how I'm gonna get through. This pro angler is pretty wide, so we go see. We either go get stuck or we gonna make it through. I pray we make it through. That's a redfish right there in front of me, y'all. Yep, right there. Right there in front of me. That was a redfish. Oh man, that was epic. All right. He's small enough to flip. Perfect. And that, my friends, makes fish number 4. The Louisiana limit per person is 4 redfish. So this is fish number 4, and it is within the slot limit. So, but just to make sure, I am going to just to make sure, I'm gonna get a quick measurement. Yep, 20 and a half or 20 and 3/4. Another perfect size to fillet. So that quick, I went from worrying if I'm gonna get stuck to not caring at all because I seen a redfish in front of me. That was pretty awesome. Put us another crawfish on. Crawfish that I'm using today is made by Cajun Lures. Very good, durable plastic. So good for bass fishing, but also good for redfish. All right, let's continue our quest on getting through this shallow cut that I'm trying to get through. And oh, I'm on top of a mud pile or something. All right, so I got through successfully, and now I'm on the other side of the marsh where I was trying to get to, and we're going to see if we can catch us a couple of more. All right, so we go check out this little back pocket area, and it goes a little bit into the marsh around that point. With this water falling out, should be able to find a redfish or two swimming around here somewhere. And there's bait, so. Oh, he's right there, y'all. He's right there. I knew I seen a fish. Oh, man. Oh, that was a fish right there. A good fish, too. Oh, man. It's right there. Oh, my God, y'all. The fish was right there. I had already made the cast. So That was my fault. I should have been more patient. Oh goodness, that was a monster. These fish are skittish. Skittish, skittish, skittish. Let's see if this little All right, folks, so I'm about to head on back to the truck, man. It's getting hot out here. The bite has slowed down tremendously. I'm not getting any more hits. I'm still seeing some redfish cruising around every now and then, but it seems like they're sitting on the bottom. And whenever I get up close to them, that's whenever they rise up and just shoot out like a cannon. They're not really giving me a chance to pitch at them. So I think they're done playing, and I'm about done as well. So I just want to recap with y'all. It was a good day today. I caught about 4 redfish today. I missed one, and I spooked off a couple. So I seen some good reds. I just couldn't get the good ones to bite. All the ones I caught today were like 18 to 21 inches in between that slot range. So not too bad, you know, can't complain. Not what I'm used to, but can't complain. But anyway, I caught those fish on a redfish spinnerbait. You can call it a saltwater spinnerbait, a redfish spinnerbait. There's different brands, but this is your typical saltwater spinnerbait right here. It comes with that one Colorado blade, and it gives off a real good thump. And you can attach whatever size jig head that you want to attach, and put on whatever kind of plastic you want to put on. So this right here definitely is tied on, or if it's not tied on, it's in the boat with me for every trip that I go on, because normally you can put a fish or two in the boat with that spinnerbait for sure. Today I didn't catch as many redfish as I thought I would with it. It's windy, the water is muddy. It's kind of clear in certain parts, but for the most part the water is definitely stained in the marsh. So anytime you have wind and stained water, that spinnerbait can really be key. I tried different lures. I tried a crankbait, I tried a soft plastic, and they didn't want none of that. So the spinnerbait is what caught my fish today. So for my trailer, or for the soft plastic that I had on my jig head, I used a green pumpkin Cajun lure crawfish style bait. Let me see if I can find one. You know I got one somewhere in here. Here we go. So I had this on as a trailer, just a regular green pumpkin speed crawl looking bait, and I also had on a paddle tail, so just a regular paddle tail. Now I didn't catch none on this color right here, but I did catch some on another color that I can't find right now. So once again, I had a great day today. It was a blessing to be out here, to be on the water, to catch some fish, and I had a good time. The breeze definitely kept me from overheating today, so definitely thankful for the breeze that we have today. So we're gonna get going and head on back to the truck. If I see another redfish blowing up on the bank, y'all know I'm gonna stop and cast at it, but other than that, I'm just gonna keep it moving. It's time to go get cleaned up, showered up, and get ready for some football later on this evening. Thank y'all for tuning into my channel. Once again, I hope y'all have a blessed day today. And remember, if y'all going out there in the heat to go fishing, make sure y'all wear the proper gear, bring lots of water and ice and things to hydrate yourselves, just so you can stay cool. But try not to stay out there too long, because that heat is no joke at all. But other than that, y'all be cool, man. Tight lines and God bless.